turns it down to the inside, onto the front straight. Kevin Estre brings a dominant win for the new conglomerated team of K-Pax and Flying Lizard Cal, and he put on, that wasn't even a clinic, it was a doctoral thesis.
That was unbelievable. What a performance by Kevin Estre there and that whole squad.
My grandfather and my father were a race driver in France, so I got a go-kart by the age of 4, and I just started like this and then did a go-kart career until the age of 16, then 2 years of single-seaters and then some GT, so that's how it started.
Kevin Estre has made his way down and around into Victory Circle. He's with Jeff Lepper.
Really happy. The car was fantastic from the first lap to the last lap, really consistent. The team did an amazing job with setting up this car, and we showed this morning at the warm-up that we were quick, but I thought the other would improve a little bit, but they didn't improve as much as we did, so I'm really happy, really pleased for this first victory for K-Pax by Flying Lizard in the McLaren 650, and I hope it's going to be the first one from a few. It's a new car, the 650S this year, same engine than the previous one, same monocoque, but the rest is quite different, so it's a really good racing car. I'm really happy with the deal which McLaren has with K-Pax and Flying Lizard, because it's a great team. They're doing a great job giving me a good car every time and fighting for points and championship and top 5.
It's all about getting the right tyre temperature, and you want balance too. You want it front to rear, and this is where the car is just superb setup here. So a lot of this may come from his experience. He's done the development on this car, so maybe we've got talking about a great team with the K-Pax racing effort with Flying Lizard Motorsport this year, but Kevin Estre comes here with experience with that McLaren. He knows what makes the car tick.
He's essentially their factory driver in Europe, so he's done, as you said, the development.
We started development the car like early last year, and I spent quite a lot of time in it. We were back there 3 McLaren GT factory drivers, so we both did our lap.
Estre deep on the brakes, he looks to the outside, he's got grip in that McLaren, he looks for the lead.
Couldn't get it done, but boy, he showed what he might have in hand.
I'm happy to see where the car ended up, because for sure when you put the car first on track, it has some development to do, and we went in the right direction. We are pretty fast on every track, so that's a good point.
The Cadillac move of the race has to go to Estre with that pass on his teammate Thorne in 5.
Yeah, down there in the stop deck braking zone, pulls the wheel to the left, down to the inside, makes the pass on the exit.
We had a great start, which is the first of the year, and I hope it's gonna be like this all the time. So I could pull out to P2 in the first corner, and then I put some pressure to Robert, and we were really close. He was slower than me on some part. I was slower on others, so it was tough to overtake. And finally, I could pass him in turn 5, and that was a key from the race, because after I could pull away. So I'm really happy. Thanks to K-Pax with Flying Lizard Motorsport, they gave me a fantastic car the whole weekend. I wish yesterday we could score some points, but at least we got the maximum out of here. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy to be here. I like the championship, the sprint format, and just alone in the car, giving everything for 50 minutes. It's a cool driver championship.
Oh, the lead! Estre takes the lead from Beretta. Beretta tries to respond. Here's they go side by side into 13. That was close.
Boy, when Estre got there, he had a big wiggle, didn't he? That Beretta was almost able to take advantage of it.
This year I'm going to do, I think, 30 race weekends, so I haven't a lot of time not racing, but I like to do a bit of sport, running, bicycle, some badminton, ski in the winter, so that's kind of stuff. But it's actually this year it's not going to be a lot.
Jeff, what are they saying down in the pits? And I think you've got Darren Law, the new team manager of this combined effort.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. So Darren, your driver seems to be on cruise control. You know what, I wouldn't say cruise control. There's never cruise control here. We're always pushing and we're always trying to get a fast lap in, because that sets the grid for the next day. So we're monitoring that. We've got to watch tire pressures and tire temps. There's a lot of things going on. And really the other factor that we're trying to look at here is there's going to be rain tomorrow. So it becomes less of an issue for us. The car's really good in the wet.
Out of 13, now up. The next corner is just this uncounted right-hand bend, and the checkered flag awaits. Kevin Estre brings it home. Look at that fist pump right away out the window. Absolutely delighted, and it was a truly dominating drive.
Well, Kevin Estre, talk us through that pass for the lead and then ultimately the win.
Yeah, Olivier did a small mistake in 2.8. He got out of line, and then I could attack him. He had to close the door, and then exit of 10, he had a bad exit, so I could pull in the inside. Then he squeezed me a little bit to the wall, but he let me room, and we got through the corner together, and it was it. And then we had a really good pace at the beginning, so I could pull a gap. And after that, we just controlled the race. I wish I would have done a bit better lap time for tomorrow, but it's okay. I mean, we took the points here, and we are in a good starting position for tomorrow.
Well, Kevin Estre, race winner today at round number 10.
Well, it's a really professional team, adding the K-Pax experience to the Flying Lizard, big, huge experience from the endurance races back with the Porsche. I mean, it's definitely the best team which I ever had in US, and one of the best who I ever drove. So it's a great combination, great cars, great team, great engineer, great mechanics. So I'm happy.